Morning, Chris. What you up to? You know, I heard on the weather report this is going to be like more and more rain, and even snow is coming. One weather report said we can expect a blizzard. Can you believe that? I mean, a blizzard? I mean, that's kind of unusual, isn't it? Blizzard. Wow, what's with you today? You're not up for much conversation, that's for sure.
I'm depressed.
Why?
I don't have to have a reason to be depressed.
I do.
Then you're not really depressed.
I didn't say I was depressed. You said you were depressed.
Well, if you feel like you're depressed and you have a reason, then you're not depressed. You're, I don't know, sad.
You were fine just a little while ago.
Maybe.
So what happened since then?
Nothing. It's depressing.
Now look, something happened or didn't happen between then and now. You just have to find out what it was and fix it, and then you'll be undepressed.
You think?
Yeah, I know.
I did lose my glasses.
See, now you're getting it.
I was wearing my glasses in here. Then I went and had lunch, and I wasn't wearing my glasses. And then when I came back after lunch, I looked where I left them, and they weren't there.
Which is where?
The whole universe is against us. There are these little objects that we depend on, like glasses and pens, and they're waiting there for us to turn away for a second. And then they escape.
What do you mean escape?
I don't know, they escape to another dimension.
What?
Don't peer at me like that, Amy. I'm depressed. People have strange ideas when they're depressed.
So, what do your glasses look like?
They're, strange color of vermilion. I read this story once about this French artist. And his father was dying, and he was there by his father's bedside. And he was just fascinated with the vermilion of his father's eyelids. All he wanted to do was figure out what exact shade of vermilion his father's eyelids were. All he could think of was how that exact vermilion would look in a painting. He could barely see his father for the vermilion in his eyelids.
Uh-huh. So did you look through the papers?
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you explain these then?
These are not vermilion.
Well, they have vermilion in them.
No, these are mottled, these are spotted. This is definitely not vermilion. This is camouflage. No.
So those aren't yours. Well, what about the sofa cushions? Okay. What about the sofa cushions? Did you look in the sofa? See? What do you say to these?
Those are black and they're bifocal.
So these aren't yours either?
No, well, these are mine. However, I wasn't looking for them. Black and bifocal was a stage I was in a long time ago. It's no big loss. I mean, you can barely see through them for the scratches in the glass.
Well, I don't know where else to, wait a minute. Would these be the glasses you're looking for? Are those yours?
These are.
Yeah, so don't you feel just a tiny scoosh better?
No. Somebody sat on them and now they're all bent cockeyed.
I don't think I did that. I mean, I think they were probably that way. Or
You know, I don't see how you can sit down and not feel glasses on your...
Well, maybe my posterior isn't as sensitive as your posterior. Well, I'm not trying to be funny.
I'm not trying to be depressed.
It's not the same.
Few things are.
Okay, whatever, fine, but just be that way.
Be what way?
Be whatever way you are.
You know, it's not easy, but I'll try. So, Amy?
Yeah.
Said there was going to be a chance of rain.
Chance of rain, yeah, rain. Mm-hmm.
But maybe even a blizzard.
A blizzard. Yeah.
Ordinary snow just falls, but a blizzard blows into town. Buildings are buried. Landmarks are erased. Main Street turns into no man's land. Just going to the mailbox becomes dangerous. I can sense it. Cold front's coming in.
Sort of like depression.
See? Now you're getting it.